Will, we've got to say, firstly, huge congratulations on landing the big role. We just spoke about it a minute ago. Adam Warlock in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I look at your face, you're right, it's a lot. This is a lot.
I know. It doesn't feel real, yeah.
No pressure.
I know, yeah, it's a slightly big role. But apparently you were surprised to get the call. What is that about?
Yeah, I was, to be honest. I just sort of didn't necessarily think of myself in that world at all, but or in that universe, galaxy, whichever the right terminology is. But very, very grateful, obviously, and had a blast shooting it. So.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, excited. Can't wait to see it.
Next time we'll be trying to get out the plot and you'll be like, I can't tell you anything, you'll be in that zone.
Exactly.
Anyway, tonight you're here to talk about an anti-bullying campaign, very important and, you know, very timely because lots of children and students are heading back to the classroom. So what can you tell us?
Absolutely, yeah. So I'm kind of here on behalf of Anti-Bullying Pro in association with the Diana Awards, and I've kind of been involved with them since 2010, amazing anti-bullying organisation. And on October 3rd is the big anti-bullying assembly. It's the third of its kind, and it's in association with Nationwide Building Society, being beamed into schools and homes sort of across the country. And it's at a time where, as you say, kids are going back to school, so it's kind of about setting the tone around anti-bullying and kind of, you know, putting people at ease.
Did you have any experience of bullying?
Yeah, well, it's sad because I would use sort of similar terminology in the fact that I think I was relatively lucky. I experienced, you know, a fair amount of bullying, but I think in the context of how sort of prevalent bullying is, I feel like I was lucky.
Yeah. Exactly.
Which is a shame. I think I witnessed a good amount of bullying when I was at school, which is unfortunate. And I did, thankfully, have a teacher who was very kind of active in the space, trying to sort of run programs that kind of were modelled around sort of peer-to-peer mentorship.
Right.
And that is something that we saw to be really, really effective within our school. It just didn't get continued, and it wasn't sort of embedded in the school culture. And that's why when, you know, I came into contact with Anti-Bullying Pro, and my friend Alex Holmes, who is the CEO of the charity, he set it up based on his own experiences of bullying. And it's been so effective.
Now, you got your big break, Will, at the age of 12 in a film called The Son of Rambow. And, well, ironically, I suppose, you played a sort of a bully character in that, and that really had an effect on you. Let's have a look.
Listen, mate, I don't mind taking the blame for this if you like. But if I do, you might have to give me something in return. Fair enough. I always fancied a watch. Still, you probably don't mind getting a letter sent home and being tortured.
Oh, it's brilliant. Rochelle said you had such an adult face in that, didn't you?
It hasn't changed.
I feel like I look like a giant baby.
It's like you've not aged in like the best way possible.
That was very kind.
I've got to say, Will, you've said that you learned a lot from playing that role in that character, didn't you?
Yeah, it was kind of ironic because I sort of wasn't a particularly happy kid at school, and I think, to be honest, less so because I was experiencing bullying. I think that was part of it, but just because, I don't know, I hadn't really found my way, you know, and I didn't really feel like I was sort of good at anything. And then I got really, really, you know, lucky with this opportunity to be in a film. The only kind of, you know, I guess caveat was that it was to play a bully, and I felt a bit conflicted about that.
Yeah.
But it did help me empathise with how, you know, even kids who engage in bullying behaviour are often going through something, and it's important to understand that as well.
Definitely.
You know,
and we all know how important good teachers can be. I mean, you mentioned earlier, you know, there's one in your school. Well, you know what, because we're the One Show, we obviously track this person down. And here's Miss Moran with a message for you, your maths teacher.
Well, I know how difficult things were for you at school, and I just want you to know how unbelievably proud I was of you then and continue to be today. You're a true inspiration and will always have my active support. Thanks for being you.
Oh.
Wow. Sorry,
I know that's got you all show.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I didn't expect that. Wow, that's so nice. Thank you. That's amazing. I really didn't expect that.
But after hearing you talk about the campaign, you can completely understand why she said that about you.
Oh, that's very sweet. She's amazing. Thank you.
I'm going to cry. I wasn't ready for that. Sorry.